Today we are going to discuss about propagation of light through an optical fiber cable. Propagation of light through an optical fiber cable. Okay. See, previously we have already discussed the optical fiber transmission media. That is block diagram of the optical fiber cable and advantages of optical fiber cable and disadvantages of optical fiber cable. Okay. So today we are going to discuss propagation of light through an optical fiber cable. Okay. See, in the block diagram of the communication system, we are already discussed how the light information will be propagated between the transmitter to receiver. Okay, am I right? Okay, but here we discussing about, okay, what are the modes? We're discussing about what are the modes, what are the ways the transmission of the light information, transmission of the light transmission of light from one place to another place. So these are various, what are the various ways? What are the various modes we have? Okay, so that's what we need to discuss today's class. Okay, so the light can be propagated down an optical fiber cable using reflection or refraction. It is the first method. Using reflection and refraction. This reflection or reflection, it is depends upon the power density of the cable. It is depends upon the power density of the cable. Okay, so the reflection or refraction is depends upon the power density of the cable. Okay. Okay, so the light can be propagated down an optical fiber cable using either reflection or reflection. Okay, how light can be propagated, which is depends upon the modes of the propagation, which is depends upon the modes of the propagation. Okay, so the modes of the propagation, it is categorized into two types. The modes of the propagation, which is categorized into two types. Okay, so the first one is single mode of propagation. Okay, single mode of propagation. The second one is multi mode of propagation, SMF and MMF. Okay, SMF stands for single mode of propagation. MMF stands for multi mode of propagation. Okay, these are two types of the propagation. Okay, but depends upon the refractive index profile. Okay, in coming slides I will tell you what is refraction, what is refraction. So based upon in the reflection and refraction, how the signal will be propagated, so I will tell you. How the signal will propagate, I will tell you. Okay, so that basically the mode of propagation will be categorized in two ways. That is single mode of propagation and multi-mode propagation. Okay, so single mode propagation can also be called as single mode fiber. That is also called as a single mode fiber. So in the second category, we'll call it as that is multi-mode fiber. Okay, SMF and MMF. Okay, these are two categories of the optical fiber propagation for propagation of light through OFC. Another one is based upon refractive index profile. Okay, this will be again categorized into SIF, GIF. SIF means step index fiber, step index fiber. Then graded GIF stands for graded index fiber. Graded index fiber. Okay. These are two types based on refractive index profile. Based on the refractive index profile. Okay. So the fiber optic cable function as a light guide, which is a light guide that guiding the light from one end to another end. One end to another end. Okay. So now coming to the first one, that is in the mode of propagation. The first one will be considered as, that is based upon the refractive index. First we are considering as step index fiber. First we are considering as a step index fiber. Okay. So what is meant by step index? Okay. How the information which is propagated. Okay. See, basically the step index in this sense. Okay. The step index fiber has a core, that is a center core with a uniform refractive index. Okay. See, every optical fiber cable which is made up of the material name, it will be considered as core and cladding material. Okay. So inside the material, we are used as core material. Outer side, we are considering as a cladding material. Okay. I will show. But whenever we are considering as step index, in this step index, the core which is placed at the center of the cable. At the center of the cable. This is the core material. This is the cladding material. So the core will be considered as N1. The cladding will be represented as N2. Okay. So this entire, other than the core and the cladding, will be represented as buffer coating. It will be entire will be represented as a buffer coating. But here what I am telling is totally we are represented as three types of the coating: core coating, cladding coating, and the buffer coating Okay. So that is represented as a step index. Okay. So in the step index, okay, the step index fiber has a center core with a uniform refractive index. Uniform refractive.
టబాస్లు పోయేమన్నా టబాస్లు పోతే వాళ్ళు తాగేసి కొట్టుకుంటా ఉన్నారు వాళ్ళే.
With a refractive index, that is uniform refractive index. Okay. Here already I told you, inner side we are considering as core material, outer side we are considering as cladding material. Okay. So that and outside cladding, this is the outside cladding. This outside cladding material also have a uniform refractive index surrounds. Okay. This is the refractive index surrounds. Okay. So refractive index surrounds of the core. Okay. So the refractive index of cladding is less than that of the center core. So that here basically we are considering as, that is N2 is less than N1. Here based upon that we are considering as N1 greater than N2. We are considering as N1 is greater than N2. Okay. So that is a step index. Okay. See here, this is refraction and reflection. Okay. So that refraction and reflection means, okay, This is represented as one line. Okay, this is one ray or signal, incident ray. So now this is one signal, one material boundary. This is one material boundary. Okay, so already I told you the refraction and reflection can be depends upon the power density. Depends upon the power density. Okay, so that in the power density, what we will do is, this is a one boundary for this. This boundary contains some power density value. If the power density value is high, reflection occurs. Reflection means it come back to previous place. Okay. If the power density value is less, it will goes to refraction. It will goes to refraction. Okay. See this diagram. This is the normal line. Leave it about this. Leave it. This is the material boundary. So whenever we are passing one ray to the origin through this particular origin, so it will goes like this. It will goes the like this. Suppose the power density of this line is very small. This particular material is very small. The wave, it will continuously flows like this. Continuously flows like this. Whenever it should, the value, it should be crosses the origin. The ray, that is incident ray, it should crosses the origin. That ray, it will be called as refracted ray. That ray will be called as a refracted ray. Okay. So now tell me how the refracted will occurs. Based on which parameter? Based on which parameter the refraction occurs? Refracted occur. Tell me 49. Who is 49? Who is 49? Who is 49? Who is 49? I am asking you. Huh? 97? 97.
Sir. Sir.
What's your name?
P. Harshvardhan, sir.
Harshvardhan. Okay. See, you can enter with your name also, not only roll number. Okay, yesterday I tell you. Okay. See, tell me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, tell me. So refraction occurs based upon the which value? Power density value.
90 below. Yes, sir.
Not 90 below, not 100 below. What I am telling just now, the reflection and refraction is depends upon the power density of the material. It depends upon the power density of the material. Okay, so that if the power density is less, okay, the refraction occurs. Okay, refraction means in the same direction the ray will be propagated. If the power density is high, reflection occurs to previous place. Reflection means whenever the power density value is high, then the ray which is not have the capability to cross that particular material, that particular material. Okay, so that is represented as, okay, reflection and reflection. See this diagram. This is a one material. It will be represented as boundary. Now we will need to propagate this ray. This ray will be called as incident ray. Okay. Now this incident ray propagated through this particular origin based on the power density of this material. Based upon the power density of the material. Whenever this power density value is less, the value, it will goes, the ray, it will propagated in this direction. That means it have the capability, it will crosses this line. Okay. So whenever it will crosses, then that will be called as refracted ray. That will be called as a refracted ray. So similarly, whenever this ray, it will be passes like this, then which is having high value, the power density is high. Then due to high power density value, this ray which is not have the capability to cross this particular line, so that it will get back to previous state. Okay, this is called as reflected ray. This is called as a reflected ray. Okay, so this is refraction and this will be referred as reflection. This will be reflection. Okay, so once again I'm telling you, the refraction and reflection will be depends upon the power density value. Whenever the power density is less, refraction occurs. Whenever the power density is high, the refraction occurs. The refraction occurs. Okay, so that is a reflection and refraction. Okay, now here considering this is theta 1, this is theta 2. For this we are considering as the value is n1. For this we are considering as the value is n1. Okay, here n2 is less than n1. n2 is less than n1. Okay, so that whenever here the angle phi 2 is 90, when the phi 2 is here, this is phi 1, phi 2, phi 1, phi 2, then this is phi 1. When the phi 2 is here at this particular point, it will reflect it in the 90, then phi 1 equal to phi c is the critical angle. Here phi c represents the critical angle. Phi t is the critical angle. So that based upon the Snell's law, the scientist name it will be called as Snell's. Based upon the Snell's law, the formula for Snell's law is n1 sin theta 1 equal to n1 sin theta 1 equal to n2. Here we have the n2 sin phi 2 or n1 sin phi 1 equal to n2 sin phi 2. Okay, so based upon this, the critical angle can be represented as phi c equal to sine inverse of n2 by n1. Phi c equal to sine inverse of n2 divided by n1. That is refraction and reflection. That is the reflection and reflection. Okay, now this is the step index multimode. Step index multimode. Okay, so whenever we are considering as the refracted ray, this is the actual ray. This is single mode of propagation. Okay, we'll go the multi-mode propagation, we'll see later. Okay, so whenever it will get like this, when it will propagate like this, if it is refracted, then the wave should be crossed. This is the material. This is the material. This is the material. Between these two, the entire terminal, the entire path, which is made up of core material. Outer side between these two, at the edges, it will be made up of cladding. It will be made up of a cladding. Okay, so already, so that's why I'm telling you. Here previous also, inner we have core, outer we have cladding. Similarly, here also inner between these two we have the core, outer these two, this will be represented as cladding. This is also a cladding. Okay, so I want to transmit single mode of propagation. Okay, the single ray. So whenever the single ray which is propagated in the straight line, this will be like this. The dotted line represents the straight line propagation. The straight line propagation. So whenever it will be propagates in like this, it will be refracted due to less power density value. Due to less power density value. Whenever the power density value suppose is high, already you will see previously, whenever it is high, it will be refracted back. It will be reflected back. Then it will be reflected back. Okay. For example, I will give you a simple example for you. For example, we have by you take a one ball or any one object, just we can throw out. Okay. Then మనం మిశ్రమం అనుకోండి. అది గోడకి తగిలిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఎట్లా వస్తుంది మనకు? చెప్పండి మా. మనం ఒక బాల్ విసిరేస్తే అది గోడకి తగిలింది అనుకోండి, అది ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? It will get back. Am I right or not? ఒక వాల్ కి తగిలి వెనక్కి వస్తుందా లేదా బాల్ అనేది? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is reflection. That is reflection. So a particular edge ni tagile point ni tagili malli enakki raavatanni reflection antamu. Okay na? So for example, we are fixing as a one stone. So just now we thrown out the ball through that particular stone. So my విసిరేసిన ball ఆ stone కి తగిలి మళ్ళీ బ్యాక్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది అనుకోండి, ఇటు వెనక్కి రాకుండా. That is refraction. So that means the ball which is have the capability to face that particular power density value on the particular stone. But whenever it will get back to previous state, the ball which is not have the capability to maintain the power density of particular wall. Okay, so that the refraction and reflection is depends upon the power density. Power density is less, refraction occurs. Power density is high, reflection occurs. Reflection occurs. Okay, so here it is step index multimode fiber section. Inner we have the core, outer we have the clad. So that the refractive index profile delta equal to n1 square minus n2 square by 2n1 square, that is 1 minus n2 divided by n1. Okay, so previously we have considered Snell's law, n1 sin phi 1 equal to n2 sin phi 2. So from this we need to calculate the critical angle, that is phi c equal to sin inverse of n2 divided by n1. Okay, so let us consider this is a single mode step index fiber. This entire inner we have the core. See, this entire inner we have the core. Okay, so with the diameter d equal to 8 to 10 micrometers. After this we have the cladding. This is the center point is inner is core. Other than that we have the cladding. The diameter is 125 to 50 micrometers approximately. Then the buffer diameter here it is d equal to 1 mm. Okay, so here see here only one propagation mode is allowed in a given wavelength. For this, based upon this particular wavelength, only one wave is propagated. Then that will be named. It will be called as a single mode. By the name it is called as single mode means there is a possibility to propagate only single ray. That's why the name it is called as single mode of propagation. Okay, so this single mode of propagation which is achieved by small core diameter. Core diameter is less, there is a possible only single mode. The core diameter is high, there is a possible to transmit multiple number of signals. Okay, so in this case the core diameter we have very less, so that we need to transmit only the single mode of propagation. Okay, so the single mode of propagation which is achieved by very small core diameter, that is 8 to 100 micrometers. Okay, remember always all of you. Okay, what is the diameter of the core in single mode of propagation? That is 8 to 10. Okay, but the next one is SMF, single mode fiber. Okay, it offers the bitrate is highest bitrate. Okay, then this is for various cases. Rate description of the different fibers. Okay, the first one is mono mode. That means only single ray. This dark line represents single ray. The next one is multi-mode step index. This is single mode or mono mode, whatever it may be. Okay, this is multi-mode. This is multi-mode graded index fiber. Okay, what is the difference? We will see. Okay, depends upon the difference between these two things. Okay, we need to observe the diameters of the core and cladding. Okay, see here, this is single mode of propagation. This is index profile, that is N1 and N2. Okay, now this is the diameter of this particular single mode of propagation. See, what is the core diameter here? 8 to 12 micrometers. Am I correct? Tell me. Don't sleep. All of you tell me. Okay. Here, 4 is 8 to 12. Okay. Here, the cladding is 125 micro. This is single mode. This is single mode. Now coming to second one, multi-mode step index fiber. Multi-mode step index fiber. So what is the diameter here? When compared to this is high diameter or low diameter? That is 50 to 200. When compared to this is high or low? When compared to this, the diameter is high. So that there is a possible more number of lines here. More number of lines. Okay. But due to less diameter, it is having only single line. It is have only single line. The next one is here. Here, same as that of the multi-mode. But here the thing is, okay, we leave it about the cladding. So, for transmission of the rays, which depends upon the diameter of the core material only. The diameter of the core material only. Okay. So here what we will do is, here see in a multi-mode graded index. Okay, first coming to first one, that is represented as this one, that is single mode or mono-mode step index. The diameter, the core diameter is less, so that only possible single ray, that is in the straight line, that is in the form of a straight line. Okay, so coming to second one, this is the diameter high, that is the core diameter. Here there is a possible to propagate more than one wave. Okay, so this is one type of the propagation. So this is what I am telling, it will touch us due to the reflection. Again it will go back. Similarly, it will like this, then reflection. Okay, so coming to next side, that is multi-mode graded index. This is like this. Okay, so this is like this. This all reflection and reflection in various fibers, that is for the time of transmission of the ray. In the ray, where propagated the information is light information only. That reflection and refraction which is occurs based upon the power density, that is minimum and the maximum power density. Okay. So coming to step and graded index fiber. Okay. First one is step index. The second one is graded index. In the step index, see the first green color line. This is single mode of propagation. This is only one line, single mode of propagation. Okay. So next we are considering as the second signal. This is multi-mode. Then we are considering as third signal. This is also a multi-mode. Okay. So in the single mode, the information which is propagated in the form of a straight line. Okay. And whereas in the case of, we are considering multi-mode, more than say one signal which is propagated through the light rays, then it will like this, then reflection like this. Okay, so that in multi-mode step index fiber, ray paths are different, so that the rays arrive at different times. This is the step index as well as the multi-mode index. Okay, so coming to graded index. So in the graded index, the information is propagated in the form of like this, not in the form of straight line, not in the form of the bending or etc. Okay, but here also we have straight line propagation. Okay, but here it will be propagates the like information is like this. That is simply pattern. That is a radiation pattern that will be called as a radiation pattern. That will represent as a radiation pattern. Okay. So that finally what I am telling is in the mode of the propagation, the reflection and refraction, which are depends upon the power density. Okay. So in the mode of the propagation, in the fiber optic terminology, the word mode simply means line cut అయిపోతే మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ అవ్వండి ఓకేనా. In the fiber optic terminology, the word mode, that is mode of propagation, is simply means path. Simply means path. If there is only one path for the light rays take down, okay, that is called as single mode of propagation. That is called as a single mode of propagation. Okay, so only one ray is called, that is single mode of propagation. This is the only one ray we have. Okay, that's why it will be called as single mode of propagation. If there are more than one paths, this is one path, this is another path. Okay, more than one path, this will be called as multi-mode index. This will be called as a multi-mode index. Okay, so in figure A, this one in the figure A shows single mode of propagation. Figure T shows multi-mode of propagation. Multi-mode of propagation. Okay, so in figure A single mode of propagation, there is only one path